Business Weekly Update. Today, June 10th, sorry. Today, June 10th, I'm here to talk to you guys about the business. Like I told you guys a little bit on my first video, I'm an entrepreneur trying to show other young kids what's going on, how it's done, how it's being done, and how you can also be successful. My whole thing is I've been working on a lot of shit for myself. Yeah, excuse my language. I've been working on a lot of things for myself, and up to today, June 10th, 2018, I have somewhat of a stable business. I'm currently working on the website myself. I'm using Wix.com to create my own website. I tried before, about a year and a half ago, I tried to do it by paying someone else. One, you don't get exactly what you want unless you pay a lot of fucking money. Now, one thing that you have to keep in mind is when you're starting up your business, yeah, you need to invest money. You don't want to be that business you don't want to be the business where you, oh, no money. Let me just be, like barely putting money in and like expecting that to go make a lot more money. You got to put money in. Yes, you have to put money into things to make it better. You like, for instance, if I have my current studio right here for taking images of the glassware that I make. Now, if I just take it really cheap and say, you have to know when to be cheap and when not to be cheap, when to put in money correctly and when not to put in money correctly. And that's something that I have personally learned from a year and a half ago when my business went to crap. Was I invested so much money on this that I really didn't even have a business plan. I was just throwing out money that I had saved, expecting everything to work out correctly. And I was being guided somewhat by a teacher in my class, and it was good and everything. But the thing is, she didn't know what I was doing, and she thought she had confidence in me, and I had confidence, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And so the problem was, yeah, I was paying all these people to do all these cool shit, but I didn't really know how I was selling it, how I was going to do it, how the process was going to go. And so that took me to getting in debt and not being able to get out of debt for a while now. So, one important thing is, when you start up your business, there's some things that you have to do on your own. For instance, the imaging. I do the imaging by myself. Yes, in the future, I would like to invest in a professional photographer and an official, picture, photography set, but that's not in yet. Right now, I have myself, quick thing, I am using an S9 Plus for my videos and my images and stuff. Badass phone, highly recommend it. Don't recommend iPhone, to be honest, but hopefully that doesn't make a difference between us. Anyways, the whole thing here is I need to do these things first off of myself. But now, do I go hella cheap and do I just buy a cardboard box and just take pictures of random stuff? No. I invest time and money. I did put money in to get a nice set going here. I did put in money for this nice phone to be able to do all that. Now, I don't want you guys to think, oh, he has a 9 Plus, he's showing off money. No, I mean, yeah, it's a brand new phone, but I got it for the business. I got it to make videos. I got it to do these things. And this is one important thing that you guys have to keep in mind. When you are entrepreneurs starting up, you are not looking for liabilities. You're looking for assets. My phone is not a liability. I'm not just putting money in to my phone bill every month and then watching a bunch of retarded shit on it and doing retarded shit on it. Excuse my language again. Sorry. But that's the truth. If you're buying your phone just to watch videos of just to be on Facebook watching people do shit, arguing with other people you're never gonna meet. You're not gonna do anything for that cause. You're just gonna be yelling at people, and that you created a liability. For me, myself, I bought an asset because this phone, the camera for the phone is going to get me a lot of different things. The things that the phone offers, it helps me put my agenda together, it puts my alarms together, it puts all these different things to work with me to make me more money. I contact a lot of people. I need that good phone to be aware, to be in contact with people, to be receiving and answering calls. So I see that as an asset. Okay? But that's another thing. Apart, and I'm sorry I got off of the topic. The one we were going back to is, now see, that's the thing. I bought the phone and I had a good camera, so therefore I'm able to take good pictures of my products and I'm able to put that out there. Now, in some things, like I said, in some things, the photography set was not really needed. It was not needed to be all professional and all boom, bada, bang. I take a picture, it looks great, and I put it on the website. And it doesn't look any worse. And it doesn't look anything bad. It looks like a good picture. Now, I know that later on, I'm not going to be able to sit down and take the pictures by myself. At some point, I'm going to have to let someone else get that job because my mind is on the money. So if I can pay at some point someone else to do all that, and actually someone professional and actually create a professional better set and have those images, then yes, you want to do that after. But for right now, when you start up, do not put all your money in. Whatever you can do yourself, do it. If you can put a photography set for your products that you want to sell on Amazon, eBay, whatever it is, or on your own website, e-commerce website, do it yourself, man. If it's something that you can do yourself, do it. Website creating, there's Squarespace or Space Square, whatever it's called. There's Wix. I can't remember out of my top of my head right now, but there's websites to create websites for yourself. Some are for free, some of them really cheap, at least to get it started. Once you're, like for instance, and I'm not promoting Wix, but just letting you guys know, Wix lets you for free get a website, get a template, fix it up, put it beautiful, make it nice, and when you're ready, when you have that website and you're like, damn, that's sexy, that's gonna make me money, you go and you pay for the service. And so it's like $300 for a year. So see, now that's when you make that investment. Now when you say, see, when I created my website, I paid $600 just for someone to start building it. Rather here, I paid $300. Yes, I made it myself and I took the time to do it, but I'm saving $300 that I can invest in something else in the future to make it better. To where I'm not planning on keeping this website as like that by itself for a while. As soon as I see a lot more flow coming in and I see, okay, I have more money coming in, more products to do more of this, then I feel confident in saying, okay, I have all this money here that I've gained from the products. So from the money that I have now saved, I'm going to take apart and I'm going to put it on a professional photographer so he can take care of that. And then for then after, like for instance, when you start up, you got to do everything yourself. When you have more money coming in and you have more work, then you're going to hire more people and then you're going to take a photographer. You dedicate yourself to photography of the products because we have more and more we personalize products, so we got to keep that up to date. Now for the website, I'm not going to be able to manage my website. We have to always keep in mind as entrepreneurs that we are entrepreneurs, not employees. Okay, so you have to get in the mind of saying you work your ass off. Yes, that's for sure. That's whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur, you're gonna work your fucking ass off. But one thing that you have to keep in mind is you gotta work your ass off to build it. From scratch, you build it. It's your idea. You have to show the world that you have something. And if you don't have that product made or you don't have it, at least a business, an idea that is worth a shot. an idea that you say, this is going to work, this and this and this, and then you can find yourself some investors or things like that. But at first, you have to test it out yourself. You can't expect to go with someone and say, oh, I have a good idea, let's put it all together, give me a bunch of money. Because one, that person is probably going to be smarter enough to take your fucking idea and take it for themselves and actually create a business off of it itself. Why? Because you don't know how to create a business. So you have to be very cautious in that side. If you have an idea that you want to start, at least test it yourself. Test it, make sure it works, make sure you got something good. And once you see that and it's yours, and then you get people to invest in yourself, in what yours is. Okay, so going back, so when we put these things together and you create an employment, which is you worked your ass off to create this thing, right? It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be, oh shit, the best fucking thing ever. No, it doesn't have to. All you have to get through is that you have something stable, that you know how it's going to work. You know how the process is going to work, how you guys are going to do the things, how you're going to execute, and how you're going to get to your goal. Once you have that plan, once you have a plan, then you're good to go. And then you start seeing money come in. Boom, 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 money, money, money. And don't one thing that is always important, and that's what took me down the first time, and I cannot tell you guys enough. Do not blow up the first moment that you get paid. Do not. I know, like, if you have a good business going, you're gonna get money in, and you're gonna start seeing people boom, 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 boom. Oh, I love this, let's purchase. And all of a sudden, and it's understandable, you're gonna get an adrenaline, you're gonna feel fucking confident, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm a fucking boss, because you're making money. But keep in mind, that money that comes in first is not your money. Because if you think about it, you had to purchase all of these different things at first, right? You purchased whatever it was, whatever you want to sell, whatever you're selling. You purchase like boxes if you're doing e-commerce. You purchase boxes, you purchase this, you purchase shit for a website. You purchase all of these things. So first of all, you have to get that money back. Because if you put it here, okay, it made this money, and then that money that it made now is all for me. Fuck no, that's not yours. And that's the thing. If you guys ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad, I don't know if that's that same book, but you basically have, your money has to have babies. And you have to put your money to work. So first you put your money to work. Once your money's working, it creates babies, right? Because that money that you put in, that $100 that you put in first, an investment, it comes out and you're like, boom, $200. What I invested on here, on these products and everything, it generated $200 worth. Okay, now, what that means is your money now has babies, right? But that doesn't mean that you're going to take those babies, because now that money is just like there chilling. So what you're going to do is get that money, get paid, you get 200. Those are the babies. Now those babies, you got to put their asses to work as well. So then from these babies, you're going to put, oh shit, so now I'm getting paid more. So these $200, now we're going to go for a professional photographer, $100, and then $100 to pay someone else to help me out. So then now those babies are working for you. So now you have that money paying them, so that way they can deal with the work. Employ someone young, man. Employ someone young that has the fucking attitude and that you can teach. Because it's always a better environment when you have someone that has hope and you can give them that positivity of saying, dude, I'm doing this right now. I know that you're an employee working for me, but watch what I fucking do. And at some point, you can start your own shit. My whole idea always is, if you're young, take those jobs. Take McDonald's. Take fucking Subway. Take shitty jobs, dude. Like, take jobs Don't worry about it. Just take a job and get paid. You're never gonna start. You always have to start, unless you're like rich and born with a silver spoon, and fuck it, you're done. But most of us aren't. And for those that aren't, you guys have to start yourself off. You have to go and work your ass off first and get money first. Once you get that money, then you learn and then you invest. Do not always get money and spend, nor get money and do. You have to get money, learn how to manage the money, and then do. That's something that kind of keeps hand in hand that you have to keep a balance on. So, when you get money in, you get those babies. Those babies get to work. Then you have 2 employees. One a photographer is doing all of that, or whatever it is. Whether it's like the website designer. Okay, now I'm gonna pay this website designer. Or now I'm gonna pay someone to manage my website. Tell me this, this, and this. Move things around, keep it up to date, and everything. Boom, you got it. You're good, and you're on that. So now your money's making babies, and your babies are making babies, and now you have this money that made 300 and these 300, because now you have more people. So now these people are dealing with what you were dealing with, and now as an entrepreneur you focus on what you need to focus on: improving yourself, learning more, bettering every aspect of your business, and you dealing with that. You go out and get that social media, get those followers, get those people to come back into your business. It's your job, it's your marketing, all of that. Get that together, market your business, ads, Facebook ads, all of these things, man. We are in a time where that's like, fuck, you gotta be on that, dude. So it's your job to promote it, to get out, to get the word. And then once you get more people in, you're growing it, you're growing that business, and then you get more and more. And then at some point, you can say, I have trained all these people to do something great, and they have started something beautiful with me, and now I can trust them to take care of this while I focus on making more businesses. I'm focusing on making more income sources. So now, because one important thing to becoming a millionaire is having multiple income sources. So that way we can get to what is the dream, which is the reality, to make money while we're sleeping. Because if we can have 3-4 income sources, and each one is making us, let's say, $1,000. Let's say, okay, if you keep that one, you're like, oh yeah, my business is going $1,000 a month if actual winnings. All right, but if you had 4 of them, you'd have $4,000 a month. So you have to always keep that in consideration, man. Always keep that in consideration. And like I said, the whole point of this is don't get hyped up about it. I know you will, but keep my words in mind. Calm down. I mean, go for it and say, fuck yes, I did it. I'm on it. Boom. Let's chill out. Let's calm down. Let's put that money where it needs to be and let that money make more money for me. All right? Don't work your ass off. Do not work your ass off. And one important thing that I have learned, don't become your own employee. A lot of people, by the way, all my knowledge comes from books. I learned this off of books, all right? It's not most of it, some of it is more my experience, and other is from reading books. I put those two together as to what I want to learn, and what I learned from experience and what I learned from books. And I put those together and I put that to you. So just FYI. One thing is, you don't want to create a business. A lot of people think, okay, I'm going to create a business. I'm going to be my own boss, my own this, my own that. I put my own hours. I put my own shit. And nobody fucking tells me what to do. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, it works that way. But take in consideration that now what you have done is when you go to work, you have a boss, you have someone else dealing with that shit. So you go, do your hours, come out, and then you don't have to worry about any of that. You're out of your job. You're like, boom, don't fucking talk to me. I'll see you guys until the other day that I work, and I don't know any of you guys until then. That's the job, okay? If you're going to work at your job, and if you're going to start a business, and you're going to be the manager, and you're going to be this, and you're going to do all these things, keep in mind that you're going to win less than what you were doing there. Now, that's not for me to tell you, don't do it. What I mean is, if you're going to start a business, keep in mind that you are an entrepreneur. You're not an employee. So if you put yourself in a business and you're working your ass off in that business, but you never grow from it, you never put money for other employees, you never put money for someone else to manage. If you can't trust anyone else to manage it, if you can't train anyone to manage it, then you've become your own employee. And that's the worst thing that you can do, because now you're getting paid less depending on how the business goes, but you're getting paid, and you probably, whatever it is that you're getting paid, you're gonna have all the expenses on yourself. You have to make it to where you work your ass off in order to make it to pay the rent, pay the light, pay all this, pay all the expenses that the business has, and the responsibilities that falls. If someone trips in that business, if someone, whatever happens in that business, it's all on you. You don't go home and you say, oh, all right, bye guys, I don't give a shit about anything that happens. No, it falls all on you. So one, keep in mind that if you're gonna have a business, you have to know how to make it grow. And you have to trust people. You have to trust people in the sense that you trust yourself, that you've trained people correctly, strong, wisely enough so that they can take over the business. And you tell them how to. You are a leader. You have to be a leader in this. You have to know how to tell people correctly to do things. And I'm not saying be a dick and say, oh, do this, do this, do this. No, it's a leader. You influence others. You say, all right, guys, let's go. Today we're going to have a bomb-ass day. We're going to work shit done. Let's do this. You got this, you got this, you got this. And I am here making sure that this is successful and my new business is also successful. Keep in mind that we are entrepreneurs, not employees. And earlier about what I said about the young ones getting employees, if you're young, work your tail off at whatever job you can. Whatever it is, dude, take it. Just take that job and get your money. It's temporary, dude. You have chapters in life. First, you got to start up somewhere. Work your ass off, save your money, get that money. Learn on how you manage that money. Put that money to work. When you learn how to put that money to work, you don't have to work yourself. You can start making your money work for you. And from there, it goes on. All right? It's chapters. You have to work hard all the time. Whether you're like, I always get this thing where it's like, bro, I'm working my fucking tail off where I'm at. Might as well work my tail off and get all the money for myself. But always keep in mind, you have to always keep the mind of an entrepreneur, not a business owner that stays in that business as an employed in that business. Because you've just employed yourself. And then that's it. And now you just pay for yourself. You pay yourself and you take all the responsibility. And then you don't grow. So you have to grow, man. And always keep that in mind. You're not going to work there forever. Okay? You're just going to start it up. That's what you are. An entrepreneur knows how to start up businesses, create successful businesses, and do many more. And that's what an entrepreneur is. When we help out people, we help people create businesses, start businesses, improve businesses, and make businesses successful. Businesses are what makes the economy better, and the more people that we have making businesses, the more younger kids that we have employed, and therefore at some point we create more success. Okay? So we have more cash flow around your city. That makes it better. So always, man, just one thing that I want to get it out of here. I'm gonna let you guys go. One important thing that I want you guys to take from this is when you start up your business, always be calm. Money is going to come, but do not look at money as shit to just blow out, man. Always remember that money must buy you assets first. And once your assets are bought and are paid for, they will pay for your liabilities. They will pay for your nice car. They will pay, like, you have to think. You're gonna fucking suffer for a while. Invest all your money. You're never gonna have money for a while. It's just get money, put money in. Get money, put money in. Get money, put money in. And you're in the sideline, not doing anything. Well, obviously you're working your tail off, but you're not getting any of that money. You're gonna work your ass off, be low as fuck on spending money for yourself. No shoes, none of this flashy shit. Go to Ross, bro. Ross, $20 a fucking pants. That's what I rock. It's the cheapest thing, bro, and good quality. Always bomb. But anyways, don't go for that, man. You know, learn how to make your money work for you, and then your money will pay you all of those great things in life. I don't have those yet, but I know that that's how it works. And I know because of so many people, so many rich millionaires have written books, and it all comes down to that same idea. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Don't get too pumped up about it, but always have that confidence, that happiness, and just work hard. All right, guys? Take care. Hope I will see you guys next week with an update on the business. And if you guys have any questions on what I do, how I do, and if we can fucking build a community, help each other out, it's great. And that's the whole reason why I'm here. Let's exchange experience. Let's exchange ideas. And let's make businesses grow, man. Let's make money. All right? Boom.